There is Tess Holiday, and that's what we call a plus size model now. Obviously, Tess Holiday is, much bigger than that. And she is, I'm just going to say, morbidly obese. And if she doesn't have a lot of underlying health conditions now, she will as she gets older. So how do you see that we can combat this, that we're glamorizing obesity in the United States, or just comment on it in general? Do you believe this is to be the case?
This isn't a semantic conversation, because I realize that a lot of these conversations can be very semantic driven. So what Shawn and I are both saying that that Tess Holiday, this woman, is morbidly obese. Now, that is not a subjective term that Shawn and I are using.
Right.
That is a scientifically objective term. And now scientific measures have also demonstrated that when you have this extra weight, you are taxing your organs more, you're taxing your joints more. All these different things are happening internally that you don't even see, that are literally they're shaving years off your life, years and years and years and years constantly. What I would hope that Cosmo would do is that they're trying to bring up more self-love. And this is what I think this all comes down to. And this is what I've realized looking at both sides of the conversation of what people are really talking about. It's not about like, oh my gosh, she's morbidly obese and she should be proud of herself. No. It's not that, because she shouldn't be proud of herself. And here's the thing, I'm not attacking Tess Holiday.
No.
I'm attacking her lifestyle. That's what I'm going after. So anyone who kind of tries to pervert our language here, Shawn and I are not going after Tess Holiday. This has nothing to do with Tess Holiday. This has nothing to do with Cosmopolitan. This has to do with the lifestyle that they could potentially be throwing out there to promote. And that lifestyle is extremely unhealthy. And everyone could sit there and go, oh, well, that's their choice and this and that. And you're right. It is 100% their choice. But if you know the ramifications of what those choices are, you simply wouldn't make those choices. Because here's the question that Kamal brought up, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was blown away by it. He says, if I truly and deeply loved myself, would I do this? And I would argue that people who are struggling with obesity, they would make different choices if they really love themselves. And I'm a psychologist, so like I know a lot about the mindset of why people eat and why they turn to food and how they're dealing with feelings and covering themselves up and shaming themselves. And this is on both sides of it. I'm talking about people who are anorexic, people who are bulimic, people who are obese. They're all dealing with the same stuff. And this goes back to what I was talking about before, Shawn. And now you can tell I'm getting passionate now, Shawn. This has nothing to do with it, guys. If you don't change this needs to change first. It's 2% of your body mass and it's running 99% of your day. Change this first.